Hey Toolarinos, I've got another loaner guest tool here for the show. This is from another machinist at work. Brace yourself, it's pretty spectacular. Oh! It's a spectacular old tap and die set, and it's got some neat features. It says genuine lightning full mounted screw plate. And I didn't really think about what that meant initially, but now that I've been looking at it for a while, I realize the importance. Lightning, full mounted, Wiley and Russell, manufacturing company, Greenfield, Massachusetts. Every one of these handles says that, and every die has the same markings on it as well. Let's see if I can get a close-up of here. Wiley and Russell, manufacturing company, Greenfield, Massachusetts. Patented August 5th, 1884. So, every die says the same thing. And every die is a split die. These tapered screws go in or out more or less to help size the die. So, if all the dies back at this time were split, then having them all mounted and set would speed things up. If you only had one handle and a bunch of these split dies, every time you wanted to change size, you'd have to set it up, and it would take a long time to set it up compared to just grabbing the tool and going. Also note that the three larger taps are original, and the 4 smaller ones are all replacements. So the smaller ones got broken, but the original ones are interesting for several reasons. You see here it says Wiley and Russell, Greenfield, Massachusetts, but all the original taps have this extra 1/32 in the size determination here. And I don't know what that extra fraction means. Does anybody out there know why these older taps have the extra numbers? But anyway, what's interesting about these taps is how long they go before they develop the full thread. There's only, a handful of threads at the end that are full profile. So they're very slow to develop the thread, as if they're for tapping into something pretty hard or pretty brittle, maybe for cast iron or something. Whereas typical taps develop the thread very quickly, and they have a lot of full profile threads. So I don't know, anybody tap experts, tap and die experts out there can explain that to me. So pretty spectacular, very old set, easily I'd say 120 years old. Pretty cool. Tell me what you think. Okay, Toolarinos, I've got a special thing to show you guys this video. My friend, co-worker Matt Nash is going to explain to us his creation.
So this is a 90-degree elbow steam engine. It utilizes a Hobson's joint, which is an old means to transmit rotation 90 degrees. It's a 6-cylinder engine with 5 moving parts and no crankshaft. So each end of the rod is a piston in a cylinder, so it's double acting in the sense that on each power stroke you have air or steam pushing out on one piston and up on the other simultaneously. There's 2 kidney-shaped ports underneath each drum on this side and on this side, and you get air coming up through them on the power stroke, and then as they come around and come down, they exhaust out through them. So put some air to it to
Isn't that pretty awesome? 6 cylinders with only 5 moving parts. Doesn't sound possible. Pretty cool. Thanks, Matt. Hey, Toolarinos. If you guys don't know what this is a balancer for lawnmower blades. Had an issue with the mower, so had an opportunity to sharpen the blades. Okay. Oh. How's it look? Little heavy on the right side, so you could do a little more grinding until you get it to sit as level as it can go. Now you might have some unbalancedness because of the grass crap stuck on it or whatever, but it's close to the middle. The stuff farther out would have the bigger effect on balancing it. So I'm going to grind a little more on the side that's lower to balance it a little better, and that'll be good. So we're ready to put the mower deck back on the mower with the blades all sharpened and the pulley issue resolved. And these arms here hang down, and they attach with some pins right there on the deck. Well, they hang down and so they get in the way of putting the deck back underneath, so we need to wire them up. And what's the handy wire to use? Jiffy Pop wire. I'm telling you, you gotta keep these things around.